Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. So starting with deck number 1, could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay. Or is it in deck number 2? Is your story or message here in deck number 2? Or could it be in deck number 3? Is your story or message here? All right, so I hope you guys have made your selection. We'll go ahead and get started with deck number 1. We have strength, the moon, the high priestess. We have temperance, 4 of swords, 6 of swords. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower. Okay. All right, so something may have happened in the past. Maybe it was unexpected. You could have found out some sort of information about a fire sign or a water sign or something about a pregnancy. Someone also may have suddenly appeared in your life. And it looks like maybe something could have also pushed you or got you out of your comfort zone. I feel like you guys are getting ready to make some sort of moves or push forward in some sort of new direction. Seems like maybe something happened where spirit intervened to get your attention or to get you back on track, get you back on the path that you were supposed to be on. Also, there could be a couple of people in your life that are being used as a catalyst for some sort of change. And specifically if they're water or fire, something about one of these two people may have come into your life to kind of activate something within you or push you, or just to cause you to make some sort of a difference or changes in your life. Now, I do still get something in regards to secrets. Something is hidden. You may be hiding something from someone, or someone's trying to hide something from you. Romantically, someone could definitely be hiding their feelings for the other person. I'm also getting something about strong intuition. Someone has very strong intuition, has a very strong gift. I almost feel like be careful what you say to this person, because they can feel, they're like a walking lie detector, put it that way. Maybe they don't know the full story, but they're like, no, they're lying. Like, nope, you failed. You're lying. So that could be you. That could be your energy. Maybe you have some sort of gift where it's like you're a walking lie detector, or someone around you, they're like, they can tell, they know, they just know. You also may need to pay attention to your dreams. It looks like something's been going on where something's been revealed to you in your dreams. And then I also feel that with this this full moon tomorrow, that there could be something that is revealed to you as well, either in a dream or it's going to, manifest in reality. Something about a dream you might have. I feel like you are seeing the details of this person except for their face. I don't know, too, if you have a recurring dream where you can see this person's body but not their face. I have a theory that if you have dreams where you can't see the person's head, whoever you're dreaming about has their south node in the first house. Because the south node is separation. So I feel like that is like a indicator that that's the reason why someone's face or head is cut off or blurred in the dream. Now, spiritually, I feel like you guys are also some sort of healers. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, or if you've just started working with this energy, but I feel like you have the ability to heal. You might have healing hands. You might just be very good at clearing people's energy. I'm also getting something about reading. So you could be a reader, or you could be an oracle, or any type of psychic, or like have prophetic abilities. Something else I was getting here. Oh yeah, and then as far as working with your hands, you definitely could be making healing products like soaps or candles, or anything where you can put your energy into it and whoever gets it can be healed from it. You're also being prepared for something. You're being asked to have patience because there's something happening behind closed doors, or there's something happening behind the scenes that maybe you can feel something happening or getting ready to happen, but you can't quite see it yet. Matter of fact, like those of you that do pull your own cards, I feel like certain pieces of information are going to be blocked, or you can't really interpret it because it's not meant for you to fully understand something. Like you are going to have to kind of feel your way out of the unknown, to get your answer, or before you can see something. And also, this is one of those situations where the outcome may be based off of the actions of you before. It's like, well, we can't tell you what's going to happen because you haven't done anything to reach that goal. So we don't know. This is a situation that you can manifest. Like, it's up to you. The opportunity is there, but what are you going to do? If you don't do anything, then that's on you because you didn't want it or decided to go in a different direction. So something depends on your actions as well. There's this period of waiting that you may go through. Matter of fact, anything that you were supposed to be doing for the following week, or something within a week time frame, I feel like is going to be on hold or delayed. You could be canceling a job interview. You could be canceling a trip, an appointment. I feel like you're needing to hold off on something until you do have some sort of clarity, understanding, or confirmation about what to do. I'm also getting, use your better judgment for something. Now, it does look like, eventually by the end of the week, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it, this is talking about whatever week you're in. So I'm feeling like by the end of the week, that there is going to be movement in your situation. I feel like you're just going to kind of allow things to play out. You're like, you know what, let me just kind of taking some sort of steps towards this situation, and we'll just see what happens. So that's kind of like the mood that you'll be in. You also might be in a very melancholy mood, or kind of numb, kind of jaded, you know. I feel like you're not having high expectations, you're not having low expectations. You're kind of just living in the moment. And maybe that's also something that you needed to do. I also feel that if you were waiting for someone or holding on to someone, I feel like you're going to let them go. I feel like you may feel like, you know, and not like in a sad way, just more so like, well, you know what, I can't keep focused on this anymore. So let me just kind of start doing this, and hopefully things are going to play out the way they should. I just kind of feel like you're giving something away to the winds, just kind of throwing it out there and just seeing what happens. It's not the energy of I give up, this is never going to happen. It's more so like I just trust that things are playing out the way they should. I'll reach my destination on time. Let me stop thinking that I've got to rush for something, or so you have more of a calm or a peaceful attitude. I'm also getting that spiritually you are connecting with someone telepathically. It's like you guys are just like lights of bolts of lightning bouncing off of each other. Like it is something electric between you and another person, and it doesn't have to be romantic. Like me and my brother are like this, you know. It's like we're constantly tapped into each other's energies, and like we could be sending each other a message at the same time, or he sends me a text message about some dog meme and I'm sending him a message about a puppy meme. You know, it's just like usually we're just like connected like that. So you might be connecting with somewhere where it's like, oh my God, get out of my head type of situation. Like, how are you always in my thoughts? Now, I also feel that maybe someone is wanting to send you a message or a letter or a song. And I feel like they are carefully planning out, you know, I feel like someone wants to make sure that they say the right thing, or that they're expressing themselves exactly how they want to express themselves. In a way, it's still kind of indirect communication because I feel like it's not verbal. I feel like someone is expressing themselves to you through song or, like I said, telepathy. The telepathy part might not even be intentional. It's just that, you know, if they're thinking of you, you might be dreaming about this person. It's like, why am I dreaming about this person? They might be thinking about you heavily. Let me look at this tower here. Yeah, so it just kind of confirms that it's kind of like a catalyst moment where, or a catalyst, finding out that someone was sent into your life as a catalyst. Also could have been a Leo. You know, and I've talked about this before about like the labels, and you know, I don't like labels, but I get it. They do help sometimes. It's like, okay, so what does this mean and what does that mean? So let's say, for instance, you know, you were like, is this my twin flame? Is this somebody karmic? What I will say is that someone is a catalyst to your spirituality, like maybe to awaken your third eye or your crown chakra, especially like your crown chakra. Something about the connection between you and this person, it's activating it for whatever reason. And that's kind of like their purpose. Like their purpose is to come into your life and activate your crown chakra. Matter of fact, you know, there are most likely people that come into your life. I'm getting kind of like bullet points. They're like bullet points. And if you think of your chakra system, and how we relate to the 7 chakras, it's very possible that someone comes into your life to activate one of those chakras every now and then. Maybe they're only focusing on one. Maybe they activate 2. Who knows? Maybe they're your whole counterpart and they're activating all 7 chakras. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, but you know, this is just kind of like the energy that I'm getting, or the messages that I'm getting. I'm expressing it this way. But it feels like there's someone that may be coming into your life, and maybe the purpose of them coming into your life is to get you spiritually activated or awakened. Even if you were already spiritually awakened, I feel like specifically something about your third eye or crown chakra was rusty. Or it was dormant or something. And it's kind of like they gave you a jump, like zip. So yeah. Now it also looks like, okay, it also is going to cause something to end, or this tower made something come to an end in your life. It's like you are taking on some sort of new identity. It's like you're changed after this moment. And I used, you know, the crown chakra as an example, but really it could be someone being a catalyst to your heart center, especially to get you vulnerable, because that was the other thing. Matter of fact, and since we do have, you know, 2 energies, yeah, it could have been 2 people that came. One came to activate your heart chakra, one came to activate your crown chakra. And yeah, they play their role. They come into your life and, you know, have something specific that they do. And, you know, that's the way that that's the role that they're playing in your life. Something else I was getting ready to say about that. But I'm sure you understand. Yeah. So like those of you that have a wall around your heart, or, you know, you have trust issues, it pains you to be vulnerable, you know, stuff like that. I feel like that is part of the reason why someone came to activate the heart chakra. It's like, we've got to get that heart cracked open. You know, you got to love. You got to be ready to love, not just a relationship, but love people unconditionally. Maybe someone's been too judgy all their life, and it's like, you can't be judging your whole life. You know, you've got to be able to walk in other people's shoes. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. All right, so let me also look at the High Priestess. So I'm also, this is confirming about being very intuitive, being like a walking lie detector. Someone could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I'm also getting that someone is a quiet observer. Someone's very secretive, very quiet, very private. You may have a secret admirer too. Um, I feel like somebody might be going through something emotionally and need a reading or need to talk. Um, that's if you're, a reader. I feel like there's someone specific and you might know who that is, but I feel like this person needs a reading. So yeah, someone is also recovering from trust issues, abandonment issues. I feel like maybe someone did not have the best relationship with their mom, or they're working on a relationship with their mom. Something could have happened in childhood that makes a person feel like their foundation is always crumbling or is not stable. Um, yeah. Hmm. Also, if you are being approached by someone, um, I feel like this person is still in a healing phase. I feel like they're ready for a relationship, but they're still coming out of a healing phase. They might still be a little sensitive, but I feel like they're strong enough to handle um, dealing with someone emotionally. This could be you too. I'm just looking at the strength card here, so I feel like the strength is reminding or acknowledging that you're able to handle something coming your way, a situation, an emotional situation. Even if it's not romantic, any type of emotional situation that's getting ready to happen, I feel like you can handle it. Someone is slowly letting their guards down, slowly getting ready to like test the waters. They're like, let me put my toe in this water and, you know, just kind of get it used to the temperature. So you know how you get in the water before you want to get plunge into it. You got to stand in a spot for a few minutes to only get half of your body in the water. You be shivering and then a few minutes later you're like, okay, I can go all the way under now. My body is used to this temperature. So I kind of feel that that's what somebody is doing. They are kind of getting ready to interact with you because they're ready. But it's like they had to make sure that the situation was tempered and that they could handle, something emotionally. Someone may have said something to give you encouragement, or you may have been saying encouraging things to people. So someone also could be coming off very nurturing for another. Yeah. All right. So basically, I see you. Like I said, I feel like things are smoothing out, and things might start to seem back to normal if you had like some sort of a shakeup in your life, like things are starting to level out, so that you can rebuild now. Especially mentally, if you were going through any type of mental instability, anxiety, I feel like you're in a much calmer place, or you're headed towards a much calmer place, but that needed to happen first. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to deck number 2. We have the Six of Swords, or is that the one? Six of Wands. So six of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, the Hierophant, Strength, Lovers. We have the overall energy, King of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and you do also have the Six of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you guys are being led to get your strength back. Seems like maybe you've been working on your doubts and your insecurities. You also could have been having some sort of trust issues with people. It definitely looks like a past situation made you stronger. So maybe you've had a lot of failures, setbacks, and just betrayals in the past, and all of that has been strengthening you. That's been part of your spiritual journey. So it's like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you're definitely still standing, and you know he's lifting those weights, so you are feeling stronger because of the experiences that you've been through. Now also there could be a water sign that is of significance to you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel too this is your energy strengthening that heart muscle. Now it could be that someone needed to strengthen their heart muscle if there were any heart conditions. It seems like maybe someone had to do things to strengthen their heart or their stamina. Emotionally, I feel like someone has been strengthened and can maybe be a little more nurturing or vulnerable now, whereas in the past they weren't so much. Now, you also may be feeling very creative and passionate this week. And I see you getting like a lot of attention or recognition for the things that you're doing, most likely creatively. If it's not creative, it doesn't matter. It just indicates that you're very passionate about something that you're doing and people see that. So I feel like it is paying off. Now, I don't know what happens, but maybe someone says something out the side of their neck and you're like, So it looks like, I don't know, you kind of clam up after having some sort of ego boost. I'm also getting that if you are getting like a lot of attention from different people, you're getting it all from everyone except the person that you want it from. You're like, this is nice, I appreciate all this attention, but I really wish that one person was paying me attention. You know, that seems like maybe that would be the only thing that was really important to you. Now it looks too like you might need to go study something, or maybe you've been thinking about school, or you could be the one who is teaching people. secrets to unlock. The heart, secrets to unlock. The secrets that hold the key to success for career. I'm also seeing being invited to something. You may get invited to some sort of prestigious organization. I just feel like you're getting an invitation, even if it's like a credit card. It might be an American Express, and it's like, oh, I got an invitation to American Express. They say I'm pre-approved. I know back in the day, American Express was like that meant you made it some type of way. Like, that was a really hard credit card to get. It's a little easier nowadays, but you know, it could be some sort of prestigious invitation for something as simple as that. But it looks like you're getting invited to something. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting Olympics. I don't know. It seems like something has to do with the Olympics. So I don't know if someone is an athlete or if someone is a sports commentator, or if anything. Maybe someone is a cameraman and they get invited to film the Olympics. I don't know, but I'm oddly getting something might be tied into the Olympics. All right, now romantically, I feel like someone is thinking about marriage and commitment. And at first, I feel like maybe this person was getting encouraged, like, yeah, you should get married, or you should marry them, and or whatever the case. And then something may have happened where the person changed their mind and they got cold feet, or someone said something that made them kind of second guess. But I feel like maybe someone's thinking about commitment, but they're like, okay, I know I got to be ready for this. If I make this commitment, you know, if I approach this person, that means that I know this person isn't looking for just some fun, so that means that I've got to be in a commitment with them. So someone may be preparing themselves for a commitment, or if you're already in a relationship, somebody might be thinking about some sort of proposal. Something also could be going on where, what do you call it? Someone's thinking about real estate and purchasing some property. If you're in a relationship, something about it seems very cosmic. Something about the two of you strengthen each other. You encourage each other. This would be a good relationship. So if you're single, this is good, because I feel like there's someone coming towards you where it's like you met your match. And something about this relationship, you guys are going to be very encouraging towards each other. You guys are going to be lifting each other's spirits up, motivating each other to pursue goals or dreams, especially if there's other people don't have your back, or if you felt like you've had to do something all alone. This person is like, I believe in you. I know you can do it. They're really, I really feel like you guys get really close to each other. Like, I'm not even feeling in this situation that somebody is having to decide between two people. This feels more so like, if anything, spirit was the one, or spirit guides brought the both of you together. This is something that looks more like divinely guided, and that is the third energy with these people, bringing two people together. And if it isn't for something romantic, it could be the perfect business partner. It could be the person that's able to pull some strings for you to get you started, or has some sort of information for you that's going to help you accomplish some sort of goals that you're wanting. Maybe someone has information on loans, and they're like, oh, I know how to get that loan for you. I know how to get a grant for you. You know, it's just like, oh, I couldn't have met you at a better time. So whatever the case, it seems like this connection here was divinely guided. It's funny because I keep getting two names meshing together. I'm getting Christopher mixed with Lucifer, and I don't know why. I'm like, what? I can't say that name. Is somebody named Christopher? Lucifer? I don't know. Ludicrous. No, but I really was getting like those two names being meshed together. And then even like the name Lucy. Now, I think the name Lucy also has a significant meaning. And there was a movie called Lucy. And I didn't watch it, but I read how it had a lot of coded messages in it. Matter of fact, that's another thing that you might be interested in for spiritual work, is decoding. Or maybe you're into reading coded languages, or maybe you're a creator. Maybe you make sigils, magic sigils. Okay, so this can be for anyone, but it does specifically look like something brought Earth and air together. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something looks like it brought those two signs together. Like Cupid is pointing at his arrow. And I told you it looks like something was divinely guided. So it looks like something could have happened specifically to bring these two people together. And it, you know, there's a tower, and then the next thing you know, two people are building together or having some sort of discussion, making plans together. So I feel like that didn't happen. I mean, it happened for a reason. And in the past, it could have been some sort of breakup or disappointment. Or maybe one of you, you know, was, like I said, just kind of down, and the two of you come into each other's lives and encourage each other. It also looks like something about the energy could be past, because it does look like maybe people decided to start over. It's like, okay, well, you know, it's very possible that something started on a weak foundation, or a foundation of lies, or it was just faulty. It was unstable, the foundation that something started on. And so it fell apart, but now there's an opportunity to rebuild. But it's like those cracks in the foundations, those vulnerabilities had to be exposed, because it, you know, at some point, you know, it would have just been a disaster. So before it could even get any further, it's like, block it, stop it, rebuild it. And it doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, like I said, or maybe a relationship. You fell out with a family member, and then something brings the two of you back together. Maybe you run into them at the store, and it's just like, you don't even live over here. Like, what are you doing at the store? I'm here with my friend, blah, blah. Career-wise, I also see a promotion. You might be upset at first because it seems like maybe you're not going to get it. Or it seems like they dragging with calling you back or responding to you. but you keep fighting for it until you hear something. Something's going on where somebody did not want to follow the status quo. Someone was like, those rules don't apply to me. I don't want to do that. And I don't know what this is pertaining to. It could be something in regards to the shots. Maybe someone is like, someone was told, like, if you want to work this job, you got to get the shot. And the person's like, no, I've got a document proving that I don't need it. I have a right to decline. So something's going on where I feel like someone is going head to head with the law or societal standards. Someone's challenging the law. Someone also might be trying to hold something against you, like saying, no, you can't do this until you get this done. And you're like, okay, watch me. Now, I'm also getting someone's been avoiding you because they didn't like what you said to them. They couldn't handle the truth. They could not deal with it. So I feel like someone cut you off or avoided you or gave you a hard time or said something snappy or challenged you, especially those of you that do readings. I feel like a client did not agree with what you saw or how you interpreted something. But, it's possible that now they're like making amends or they're coming back and, admitting or saying, hey, I didn't like what you said, or when you said that, I was like, no, that's a lie, or, whatever the case. I didn't believe it. So I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe now someone's returning to you and explaining something that went down. You also might be the one going to a parent, like, I didn't like when you told me this, but I'm sorry, you was right about, or I shouldn't have came at you this way. Like, I just kind of feel like somebody is like admitting something, but, that maybe there was a challenge at first or a clash of beliefs. I feel like someone's also getting declined for that loan money or something. Or someone get declined at an interview at first that didn't have a good interview, but they keep fighting for it. Or they keep fighting for something until they get a job. I would say don't worry too much if you do get denied for something, because with the Lovers here, I feel like that was to lead you to something better. Like, you might have thought that was bad, but that was a good thing. Also, somebody, whoever is like a teacher, I feel like somebody needs to talk to the parents. Something's going on with the child. They're being disruptive or disrespectful in school and being very defiant. So I feel like the parent needs to be called in. And oddly enough, there could be a weird romantic situation with the child. That might be why the child did that, acting like a little evil spirit, so that they could get their single parent to come meet their single teacher, unbeknownst to them, of course, and turns out to be a love match. That is possible. Corny, but possible. So someone is also just very hell-bent on their way or the highway, very stubborn, very old-fashioned, dominating male energy, alpha male energy. Very restrictive. Them as a marriage partner, and you might like this, you know, but they're gonna put you in place. They're gonna put you in check. They come off as like a father figure at times, or a teacher. Like they might like to guide you through pleasures or whatever. But yeah, but they have like restrictions in the way they do things, and they're like, look, if you want to be with me, look, I'm telling you what's good for you. I love you. You know, this is why I'm telling you this. You want to leave me or you want to love me? I don't know. I just kind of feel like somebody is like giving you an ultimatum. Like, look, maybe you like it, because I feel like you like it. Especially if you know you could be a handful and need some discipline. This person is the one to do it. They're like, oh, I'll discipline you. I'll give you some discipline. Yeah. And I saw that card sneak out. I wasn't paying attention. I got too caught up in the whole discipline story. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Magician. Overall energy, we have Justice, Ace of Swords, and 8 of Swords. All right, so something could have been preventing you from moving forward mentally. It's like you've been mentally handicapped, no pun intended. But, you know, it's something that was going on where you were just like fixated and couldn't make a decision, or felt like you didn't want to make the wrong decision. So don't make any decision at all. I'm not going to say anything, do anything. And I feel like finally you're going to have clarity about something. I'm also feeling here something about being dizzy. I don't know if you've been having dizzy spells and seeing things at the corner of your eye. It does seem like you have occasionally felt overwhelmed with synchronicities. I also feel that you have been trying to intentionally suppress your thoughts. You're like, I don't want to think about this person because it makes me emotional, or once I start, I can't stop. You know, so there's something also compulsive with this 8 energy, this Scorpion 8 energy. I feel like there's something compulsive to your situation, compulsive thoughts. Can't stop. But like I said, it looks like finally there's a breakthrough, or there's some sort of clarity, and you're like, okay, now I know what I need to do, or now I have confirmation, I have the answer. And yeah, Justice here, you could have been debating about something, weighing your options, or you just couldn't decide on something. But I feel like now there's going to be clarity in your situation, and you can now make a decision. Also, if you are literally dealing with some sort of court issues, it looks like the judgment is in. You got justice and judgment out. So it looks like there's some sort of ruling being made. And whatever it is, it looks like it's a fair decision. I also feel that justice is prevailing. Yeah. So if you did some stuff and you were like, well, I know what my intentions were, I didn't do anything wrong, blah, 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 then it will show. It's going to show you like, yeah, this is what happened. Let us show you, you know, what happened from a different perspective, and let us show you why we came to this decision. So whatever the case, it just looks like justice prevailing. So if you've done all the right things and your intentions were in the right place, then I feel that you're going to see that. It's going to be revealed to you. I feel too that looks like two people are being called towards each other. Maybe there's a common goal. Maybe you guys are on the same path. Maybe you guys are a part of this soul family. You guys definitely could have been a part of this tribe in a previous life. I just feel like two people are being called in together or called in at the same time because you belong to this group organization, or you belong in a relationship, or you're meant to do something together with this person. Now, you also may need to have some sort of talk or discussion. Communication could have been scattered, or that could have been some sort of issue for the two of you, and it looks like maybe you guys are having an opportunity to both tell your side of the story. It's like, okay, this is what happened in my eyes, and you're like, okay, well, this is what happened in my eyes. So it just looks like two people are now also having an opportunity to explain themselves or explain their situations. I see someone also, one person is like really fast or talks really fast or has like their thoughts move a mile a minute, and the other person is just very more composed and slow, and maybe drags out their point. But that's because they like to make sure that they're saying everything that needs to be said, or that they're expressing themselves correctly, or, you know, in the right manner. Whereas this person is like, I'll just go correct it later if I say something wrong. Now, also, something could be going on with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know if they're part of this whole situation. It kind of looks like it. Now, either an air sign also could be avoiding a fire sign, or this fire sign is saying something to the air sign or telling this air sign what to do. It almost looks like they're kind of manipulative. One of these persons are manipulative. I don't know why I went way back to like Sesame Street. One of these kids is doing his own thing. Tell me, can you tell which one? So I don't know. But yeah, I feel like somebody is, you know what, somebody, you know, I'm getting that energy again. Somebody is a shit starter. And I feel like they have fire placements. They could be any sign, but just to help, you know, you guys kind of narrow it down. Like, who is it? I think I know who it is. They're coming off fiery, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or, okay, so maybe they have jet black hair. I feel like it's shoulder length. I feel like this person has something very mysterious about their appearance. I feel like this person maybe has very deep eyes, or like bedroom eyes, man or woman. They're very mysterious, but they also can be very bossy. They may be a businessman or woman. Maybe their name is BB. Sometimes they come off arrogant or overly confident. And they dabble in spell work. They may dabble in spell work. Or this is someone who is an entertainer, an artist, a singer, dancer, painter. Yeah, they keep stirring the pot. They keep saying things and then, like, who said that? Make a sound and then look the other way with everybody else. Who did that? They're a deflection. They cause distractions and deflections all the time. They start talking about somebody else to get the heat off of them. Like if they feel like somebody is about to come at them, or I feel like they're quick to start talking about what somebody else did. Well, so-and-so, well, yeah, I wouldn't have had to do that if so-and-so hadn't stolen your money. What? They stole my money? Oh, I thought you knew. I thought you knew who did it. Like, I don't know. They find a whole way to stir up a different conversation, anything they can do to take the attention or the heat off of them. They also might do certain things for attention. I don't know. There's so many reasons why this person does this. Someone also is gifted at computer programming too. This is someone who knows how to hack information. Yeah. It's like they got the hookup. They can pull all the strings. They're always finding clever ways to maneuver through life. They're like, oh, okay, you don't have this, I know how to get through. I could take you through this way. We can go this route. So something's going on where this person's very crafty and but I started getting the energy off the bat about somebody intentionally stirring up some stuff, and like avoid them if you know who I'm talking about. Or don't take everything they say at face value. Take it with a grain of salt. Because I feel like there's two sides of the story, and they're always telling their twisted version of it. It's like they never tell a complete story. They only tell the part that keeps them out of it or makes them look good. And then when you find out the whole story, it's like, now why didn't you tell me that? Or they like to implant ideas. Now this is a good thing if you go into court and you need a lawyer. That's a good lawyer you got. This is also a good card if any of you are in the arts, the creative arts, because I feel like you're a good performer, you're a good singer, a good dancer, you're good at moving a crowd, making people forget their problems. Look at me. Telling you they can take your problems away. And they know they can't, but it sounds good. Ooh, see? Over justice. So again, to me that confirms, any of you going through legalities, if you don't have a lawyer, get you one. And get a good one. because they're going to get something done. They're going to get the job done. Also, you may have a soul contract with somebody who's instigator. Sorry, that might be your soulmate. If it's not your love interest, it could be, you know, someone that you still have like this soul contract with. Now, the other side of this I'm getting is that it's just that this person is a good businessman or woman, or a good salesman, a good convincer, a good motivator. They're very charming. And what was that? Oh, it's just that their communication is indirect a lot. Passive aggressive, or dropping hints and clues and things of that sort. So they're creative with communicating, but it's just like, that's fine, but, you know, say it directly. See, there they go. Be careful of any contracts or agreements that you have to sign or make. Read that clause or that fine print. Hold off on signing any documents or agreements that bind you to something until you understand it. Make sure that you really want to do it. Don't promise somebody something just yet, even if you feel like it's just going to make them feel happy or feel good. Or reword what you're saying. You also may be entertaining a Leo or a Libra or a Scorpio. Or kind of, I don't want to say using it, could be, depends on your situation, but you could be using these people as a distraction, so that you don't have to think about something else that you're dealing with. Yeah, so judgment is also talking about, like I said, having an opportunity to explain your situation. And I feel that you'll find that whatever someone's justification is, you're like, okay, I get it. I understand. I feel like you're being understanding towards someone's explanation, or they'll be understanding towards yours. So it looks like some sort of upcoming conversation. Maybe someone's ready to talk who wasn't ready to talk. I also feel that if something was delayed or blocked, I feel like that delay is over, or something's being released. Even if someone's been in a holding cell, someone's been in jail, I don't know, it just seems like someone's getting out. And then I also saw music or someone like playing a song, someone like driving in their car and playing a song. Um, Someone also has a light car and the other person has a dark car. I'm getting receptive and reflective, which also makes me think of sun and moon. So I do see soulmate energy here. So there is an air sign that's being indirect with their communication. But I also feel like there's something about this connection or something about this person where you feel like you can read each other's minds. Someone may be communicating that they're attracted to you or indicating that there's still a physical attraction there or an interest. And I feel like maybe you've communicated with this person in the past because it looks like something was established but it fell apart. And that may have been because someone was not clear with their intentions or clear with the things that they had in mind. That can be business too. You could have made a business agreement with somebody and just agreed to it for whatever, but you weren't being clear about what it is that you wanted to happen or how you envisioned something. Now, also something about this earth sign, I feel like they're being very straightforward about something. I feel like someone is coming off as like very dismissive or they're ignoring something because more so of not wanting to be rejected. And I feel like someone is really trying to control what they have to say or control themselves from looking at something. They're like, I can't look or I don't want to say anything because last time someone may have gotten ignored or rejected at some point. I'm also getting that someone quit their job. Someone may have quit their job, but that's because they got a call back from another one and they're like, oh, okay, I can quit this one now. Yeah. Let me check one more thing. So you may have to set boundaries with a fire sign, or a fire sign may be setting boundaries with you. I'm also getting the energy of someone who is very focused or very adamant about pursuing their goals or their dreams. If you are in a relationship with someone at a distance, I feel like maybe this person is getting ready to come visit or you're getting ready to visit them. So it looks like you guys are getting to come together and meet up. I'm also getting the energy of someone who is like a matchmaker or likes to bring people together. This person may be a healer of some sort. And then also just as advice, I feel like you're needing to be courageous for something because you may be getting ready to deal with some sort of emotional trauma or something that has the ability to trigger you. And so I feel like you're being encouraged to just or prepare. It's like you're having to prepare to deal with something that requires you to be vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable, or to deal with some sort of anxieties. Maybe traveling or flying gives you anxiety, and you know you have some sort of trip coming up, so maybe you're doing things to prepare for that. So yeah. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully something resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sending you love and grace.